We must collect the index before we can activate the installation.
Welcome back to another Halo video. Welcome to... Oh, it didn't give me my shotgun from the... Oh, that sucks. To the library. A mission that everyone hates, universally. We have... Oh. Oh, I cannot... That was... I can't remember where the freaking, the terminal is. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Okay. I might actually have to Google where that one's at. Man, that sucks. Alright. So, I do know where the skull's at. So I'm gonna show you where that's at. It requires a grenade jump, and it's through... I do not appreciate being shot in the back, so you guys can kill yourselves, even though you're already dead. You can self-delete the flood inside of you. Yes, I know we were close to the... You kind of want to clear everything. You have a shoot gun! Honestly, I don't remember if you can, if you even have the option to. Oh, that's nice. He blew my shoot gun away. I want my shoot gun. What'd you do with it? Is it down here? Ah, there it is. I don't recall if you can actually get rid of everything, but this is why it requires a grenade jump. You have to grenade jump onto one of those platforms. And that's where the difficulty lies, because... As I said, I'm probably gonna time skip a lot of this because I don't really feel like having 10 minutes of me trying to clear a room out. There. Just need to get my shields back. So it's in one of those. I remember that much. And so you are trying to do this. I believe it's right here. Leave me alone, dang it. Now, once you're up here, by the way, don't hold the jump button while you're doing this, otherwise you will miss every time. Should be up. It's up one of these. It's up the right one then. And there you go, Black Eye Skull. And ironically, another skull I missed. So.
The energy field of province contains the index.
Back to the actual mission. Could have used that shotgun ammo, but whatever. Still over there? Nope, no idea where it went. Okay. There can be some real frustrating moments. As I said, time skip wise, that's... I wanted to show you guys how to actually get the skull, so... I think I remember where the terminal is now that I think of it.
The security doors are sealed automatically. I will go access the override to open them.
Thanks for leaving me here. Jerk face. This is like the most time-consuming part of each one of these missions.
This portal is the first of
Or of this mission specifically. Right or left?
You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocols.
Yeah. Oh well. I think I brought adequate enough weapons. Explosives.
The flood must not escape. You can
Machine
see how the
guns.
body's been transformed by
Shotgun.
the small creatures carry forward.
I think I have it all covered there. Guilty Spark. Trying to get to a health crate since I lost some health trying to get that skull. There we go. I did not deserve that. Proceed to lose 90% of the overshield because I didn't clear out the flood first. Nice job, nice job. This mission really is just
This installation's research facilities are most impressive.
kind of a run through. The spore pod carriers are a great way to eliminate a bunch of flood very quickly. Which is nice. Get some sentinel backup.
Your current body movement scans as a class 2, which is ill suited for this kind of work.
Who cares? So, if I remember correctly, the terminal actually is second or third floor in the central chamber where you're walking around. There should be a rocket flood you'd notice on like legendary and heroic. It'd be in your indicator you're right there nearby it. I'm literally just trying to go as quickly through this mission as I can.
Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup
Hero?
unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I have completed my task.
Okay, go ahead. Take your time. Leave me here with all these evil demonic thingies. Owie. As long as I keep the sentinels, I don't really care. So, yeah, go. Yep, he would. As I killed him.
Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I have completed my
Maybe
task.
you should have freaking opened the door before you left. That way I didn't have a death spree, you prick. A lot of good the freaking sentinels do if they can't. Sentinels are worthless. They're good for cannon fodder, and that's about it. Are you serious? You're still up and kicking. Alright, I'm pretty sure the terminal is either on this level or the next one. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna try and find it out for you. I think it's on the next floor. Yeah, so the terminal's on one of the outside plates. So. Yay. Nay, destroyed all my sentinels, so. I do like Halo 3, where if you stick the spore pod carriers, they you end up destroying all the spore pods inside of it too, which makes more sense than
the Sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood only for
hitting them,
time.
and they still
Speed is of the essence.
like you throwing a sticky grenade at them, and they still dropping a flood or a spore pod carrier or spore pods. My bad. Yeah, Flood and Halo CE were just a menace. That is the one I was initially thinking of. Could have sworn the terminal was on this level. Yeah, no, it's on the next one. Oh, what I just did was really just a way of skipping through that. I can't remember how long the wait is. It's frustrating because there's only a couple times you can do that little I'm not gonna wait, so I'm gonna skip ahead. And that's all I was doing. I didn't want to wait, so I think he makes you wait like freaking almost 5 minutes at a time. And I should pop out over here, and you would drop down. We're gonna do that because I was slightly low on health. Or I am slightly low on health. Whatever. Jerk. Wonder where my partner in crime is at. There's a health kit right here. Oh, that's a carrier. If you're in need of health, there's one over there. Grenades, as you run away, are amazingly useful. For some reason, I have a feeling like I bugged Guilty Spark. I never actually sat there with them. I get on this. Get off. There we go. And there'd be my exit. Yeah, I have a feeling like I bugged Guilty Spark out, so we won't have to listen to his annoying self. I know I don't want to ride the elevator either, Master Chief. I genuinely don't hear him. There he is.
I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas.
Well, you don't say. I like how the terminals kind of explain some of the stupidity of the Covenant's decisions on Alpha Halo, I believe, is what this one would have been referenced as. Oh crap! And that's why I like to shotgun the Flood, because for some reason they don't like to die like everyone else does. You can go away. What's all? Just carrot, just spore pods. Okay. Or infection forms. Honestly, I can't remember where I got the term spore pod from. I really am just trying to. Huh? This is more of a nuisance mission rather than a super, super difficult, super hard one. It's just. What makes it a nuisance is how long it is. And the fact that the Flood is like one of the more punishing enemies. And they're infinite spawn. I like having the assault rifle. I know the plasma rifle can do some better work on the Flood, but there we go. All right, so this should be where.
Too dangerous to release, and mass sterilization protocols may again need to be enacted. Of course.
That's nice.
Simply too dangerous to release, and mass sterilization. Why naturally because simply too dangerous to release, and mass sterilization protocols may again need to be enacted.
Okay.
Of course, samples were kept here after the last.
That's where the terminal is. So to get to that terminal, because your exit's over there, to get to that terminal. To get to that terminal, you actually have to jump on these, which is not the easiest thing in the world. You just get a running jump. And in the process, you can also skip some Flood. So, terminal's right there. Voila. 3rd floor of the library. I never noticed that before while playing. There's a blue screen of death in one of the doorways down there. I didn't... He makes no sense. I like how in...
Please stop firing your weapon.
Yep.
The installation was specifically built
You can still
to
make him
study
say
and
stuff like
contain
that.
The Flood. Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived to reproduce.
I don't think everyone else who's died because of them are happy about that. Yeah, you gotta be quick to avoid getting hit by those guys. This is the area I don't like.
I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here.
So, you can either stand around and try and fight them, or stand back here. Less deaths. Kind of less pain in a way because everything is funneled to you. You have the benefit of cover, they don't. downside. I don't have a lot of cover. And they kept coming. I will tell you this right now, second player does make this section way easier because they can help. You can sit in that back corner. One of you can run low on shotgun ammo. The other one can shoot. Well, the other one reloads. Don't get why it's not letting me pull out my... Oh, that was a perfect chance to just let them not know where I was at. Aye, wait. Well, the good news is I should have plenty of ammo. My goal was just to get out of there.
Please stay close. Time is short.
I know it is. I also know that you suck at guiding me to safe locations. Nope. I may only have 3 bars, but I'm not dying. Not again. So much for 3 bars. Like watching this one, like, you're not getting up, are you? That is one like feature of the okay, why didn't you pick up the health pack? The later flood, where you can actually, if you can eliminate all the spore pods in the area, the combat forms won't get back up. That's nice. I like that. I get that, that was just a, for lack of a better word, they didn't know how they wanted the flood to function, other than just this horrible zombie thing, which they nailed. Phenomenal. Don't like that sound. Nope, we run away. Checkpoint. Another locked door where I have to defend myself because you suck. I do know that if you're like super cautious, you can really just sit in a corner and just do stuff like that to them and then get rid of a lot of the combat forms, because the spore pod carriers act as ginormous grenades. Downside is they can also set off grenades. So if you're trying to collect grenades, good luck. More hallways. This is like, I remember when the
flood are already hard at work repairing your vessel.
Son of a gun! Now, this is a legendary strategy. run away. Because on Legendary, those guys come out of the hallway where you're headed. And if you have enough grenades or a rocket launcher, you can actually get rid of them pretty easily. Yeah. Talk about getting back up when you're not supposed to. Alright. Now you can make a beeline for the index, because I do believe this is the final floor. The 30th. If you're low on health, I recommend trying to... Yeah, this is why. Yeah, if you're low on health, the flood out here will kill you. Okay, I accidentally hit the button twice.
We must.
A plasma rifle, super useful in here. A lot of grenades, super useful in here. You have no idea when one of them guys is going to have a dang shotgun.
The energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor. You may now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The flood is spreading. We must hurry.
Time for the reverse of assault on the control room next. Well, there's your playthrough of the library. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Not a super enjoyable mission for me, but still nowhere near as frustrating, annoying, and upsetting as assault on the control room. I can do library. Legendary library sucks. Mostly because, as I said, in certain sections the flood are just infinite spawning. Whereas on assault on the control room, if you just take your time, you can get through it pretty easily on Legendary. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Talk to y'all later. Stay healthy, stay safe, and peace.